Hi everyone, my name is Asiya Mufida Yumna. I am a final year student at Institut Teknologi Bandung and majoring in Information Systems and Technology. I just finished my IISMA student exchange time at Nanyang Technological University in Singapore, and right now I am in the Liwinam Library to do a reflexive recap of my IISMA experience. The first time I heard about the program was when the head of my department shared a digital poster in a Telegram chat. After thinking about it for a while, I decided to give it a try and picked NTU as my choice of destination. I was very happy when I got accepted into the program since it was the pandemic and the idea of a change of scenery was very appealing at that time. Preparation to depart included getting in touch with the international office at NTU, packing of course, and communicating with lecturers at my home university, etc. What was a bit complicated was to follow the many COVID-19 regulations that were still changing here and there, which meant that we had to seek the most updated information and adhere to them as diligently as we could, which was, in my opinion, the hardest part of the whole departing process. Once we landed in Singapore, we immediately went to a PCR testing process and then headed to our quarantine facility leaving the airport, which was, in my opinion, a very smooth experience. After 7 days, we were officially out of quarantine and were picked up by a bus to travel together to the NTU campus. My first impressions seeing Singapore and NTU were that things were very clean and tidy. The NTU campus is very big and beautiful, and in the beginning it was very easy to get lost. The first cultural adjustments I had to face were, of course, the language, the famous Singlish accent, and the fact that here in Singapore a large variety of cultural backgrounds are all somehow integrated and gathered, living very closely to one another. At NTU, I took 3 courses. In short, they are related to leadership, cultural intelligence, and entrepreneurship. All 3 of those were very nice, although at first it was hard to adjust with the teaching styles used in those courses, which were mostly flipped teaching methods, where students have to be prepared before lectures by finishing given pre-readings or even other activities to enrich one's insights regarding a topic before going to class. And I am quite happy that all the courses I took facilitated group projects as well as group assessments, which contribute a lot to grades because through those I have built valuable networks and also friendships with local or even international or even other exchange students here. What was a challenging but also fun thing to adapt to were the very interactive classes that lecturers held, where students had to contribute a lot to open discussions and reviews to give ideas and opinions. During those kinds of discussions, many cultural values can be exchanged from one another, and that helps everyone to understand each other's values, cultures, mindsets, and also backgrounds better. The most important lesson that affects me after having reached the end of this program is that immersing myself out there, out of my comfort zone by exploring other parts of this world can be a very eye-opening experience, which helps me grow a lot as a person. Besides that, growing social capital and fostering international friendships can play a very significant role in establishing and building a career or even succeeding in life in general. So earning a whole new base of relationships is therefore the most valuable thing I acquired during this exchange time in Singapore. As an exchange student speaking of my host university, I really appreciate how much NTU facilitates student activities, starting from studying, skill building, career development, all the way to healthcare. Other than that, one thing that universities in Indonesia can really look up to is how all kinds of information is well integrated and connected for practical use in the overall academic environment. So to finish up this video, I can say that I am officially IISMA biased because this program has given me the opportunity to experience living in a fascinating country and to study in a globally leading university. So be bold to go abroad.